Yes, sir. Back again. Kind of tilted though. I kind of lean. I've been reading the book Shoe Dog. If you don't know what the book Shoe Dog is, it's about basically how the whole thing came together. You know how big Nike is? It's crazy. Yeah, I should have been wearing a Nike shirt right now. But Nike's gonna sponsor me soon anyways. I'm not worried. I'm not stressing about that. When I do part 2, I'm gonna wear a Nike shirt. So yeah, reading the book is not really like a self-help educational kind of book. It taught me a lot of lessons about being an entrepreneur, running a business, how the lifestyle is, what it takes to be a big brand or make moves. But the book is so good that I had to share 3 lessons that I've learned so far. I'm like halfway through. It's like each chapter is a year. Actually, I'm not even sure if I'm halfway through. Lesson number 1. I know a lot of people be preaching that you have to have this ultimate faith in yourself, this ultimate confidence in yourself. But to be honest, we're all human. And sometimes you just don't feel that confident. Sometimes you don't have that undying belief in yourself or your idea. And that's okay. What's not okay is quitting because of your doubts. Letting your insecurities take over how you feel about your idea and make you stop, make you hesitate and quit. In the book, he just graduated, took a trip, traveled across the world. In college, he had an idea to import shoes from Japan into the American market. So he took a trip to Japan, had it started. They gave him a small sample, gave him a chance. But just starting out, he didn't know how big this idea could be. Like, he would talk to his dad and he would be like, are you still doing the shoe thing? He'd be like, yeah, I guess. He didn't sound as energetic or as passionate about the idea in the beginning. That's okay, because as the company grew, as life experience happened, he developed more confidence in his idea. But the important thing here is that he never stopped. Even though he didn't believe in it 100% in the beginning, he never stopped, and he never let that lack of belief make him completely drop the idea. There was points he didn't think it was work out. He got another job, he became an accountant, did a lot of other things in between the journey, but he never gave up. He kept trying no matter the obstacles that came to him. And there was a lot of obstacles in this book. There's a lot of things just went his way, but a lot of obstacles. Number 2 is belief is powerful. Number 1 is he didn't have that much belief, but number 2, belief is actually really powerful. Because as his belief grew in the business, it reflected on how other people believe in his business. They had problems with the bank in the beginning because he didn't have anything to fall back on. The margins were really small. So like, he would make $7,000 a year or a month, but then his business would be taking away $7,500. Like, the margins were small to keep everything running, keep everybody paid. He had employees who would not cash their checks. They believed so heavily in his business and wanted it to succeed. Some people also believed in his company so much, they was getting like slave wages. It was like 1966 or whatever, but some people really were working for like $4 an hour, bro. Working off of commission. They believed in it so much and they pushed it so much to give it their all. And it's amazing to see the kind of people who believed in this project, Nike, before it was even Nike. It was like Tiger. They were working for some guy who wanted to call it Tiger or something. From those stages, people believed in it so much that they invested so much time and energy into it. Even when he faltered, there was people working harder than him, and he's a CEO. There's this guy named Johnson who was basically possessed by these shoes, like pushed this thing so hard in his own way. Like, his wife divorced him, stuff like that, fell asleep, crashed his car, got out of the hospital, and kept selling shoes again. It's crazy how belief kept this thing going, pushed it to its infancy. And it's people that believe in your idea. There's people that need your idea. Even when you don't believe in it, there's people who believe in it for you. And you don't know what will happen until you actually try. And the last point is, if you love what you're doing, it becomes less like work and more like play. You really enjoy every moment of it. And reading the book, I could tell he's really in love with the process of running this business. Even though there's a lot of hard times, there's a lot of good times, and he doesn't really focus on the hard times, really and truly. Like, the distributor is stressing them out, or they have some kind of lawsuit or something they have to battle. The book is really interesting. I highly recommend you to read it for yourself. Reading it, I could tell he really fell in love over time with his company, and he went all into it because he said this is his lifestyle. He loves it so much. Like, this is his child. He saw it from his infancy to now it's crawling. It has its own thoughts. It has its own personality. People want to be a part of his company. People believe in his company. He has a lot of adventures, a lot of crazy times, met a lot of people from running his company. I can really tell that he had a great time living that kind of lifestyle. I don't know if all of us will have the opportunity to find something we have such a connection with personally, business-wise, entrepreneur-wise. I don't know if we all will be lucky enough to find a calling, but if you do, you should really chase after that thing, man. If you really think you'll love this thing, give it a chance. As I say, you don't have to go all in from the beginning, but give it a chance. Give it like 1 or 2 hours every day, or give it some hours on a weekend. Push for it. If you really think you'll love it, give it a chance. Don't be afraid, give it a chance, because you might find something that makes work feel like play. And if you're just playing all the time, then the hours just slip away. Like, he's working 12-hour shifts, and I know, like 12, 14-hour shifts in the office or whatever, and I know he doesn't mind, because he's just so enamored, so in love with what he's doing, with his co-workers, with the business, with the process. He loves everything about it. Basically, shoes have been a big part of his life as being a runner. Him being able to create a shoe brand that enables runners to run better, aligned with, I guess, his purpose that he found in his life. And purpose is something I would plan to discuss in the future of the channel, but I felt like everything aligned, and through the book, things just kind of kept going. Like, hard times would come, but it didn't feel impossible. Life kind of felt like it wanted him to win. And if that's your purpose, I think that's what's supposed to happen. I'm not sure. I'm still thinking about it, still reading books about that topic, but drop a like if you like it. It really helps the channel. Drop a comment. We can have a discussion down below. I love responding to comments. If you disagree, tell me, cuss me, call me stupid. Don't call me stupid, bro. I might fight you in real life. But yeah, if you want to see what I'm doing, keeping track, hit the bell, subscribe. I'm doing this almost every day. I'm trying to be very consistent doing it every day. So be along for the ride, be along for the journey. Click on another video. We'll be talking some real stuff on this channel. Trying to educate you from what I learned. We'll all learn together. We'll all grow together. So yes, sir.